is coming. I guess we will wait for another 5 minutes to get everyone in so that we can start our session soon. All right, there's one thing that I need everyone here to do is to mute all the mics, okay? Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, so that everyone can hear clearly about my voice. Another 1 minute to go. Okay, so we'll start now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Camillia here, and I'm the mindfulness coach today that will share with you what are we going to practice this mindfulness while we are at home. All right, so we're going to start with my biography first. Firstly, introduce myself. My name is Camillia. I'm from Malaysia, and I'm a Malaysian artist, singer, songwriter. and also a certified mindfulness coach by JT Mindfulness, and also currently working as a regional development manager in the agency distribution of Prudential Malaysia. So this is my career, and yes, this is my biography. So today we are going to discuss about this topic: how can we practice mindfulness while at home? Okay, so this is yeah, my version presentation online. Yeah, I believe a lot of people do so, because doing live is not an easy task, because usually we share in a place with audience responding to us. Well, for this session, I hope if you have any questions to raise, you may just drop your messages in the chat box. Okay, if you have questions to ask, you may drop in the chat box as well, and I will get someone to help me to open up and read for me. Later on, we will discuss about that. Okay, so today our topic is about how can we practice mindfulness while at home, and especially during this season of lockdown. Yeah, we have to stay at home to make sure everyone is safe out there. Now, as you can see, what is mindfulness? If we talk about mindfulness when it comes to your mind, so this is a posture, the diamond posture, that we often to practice to be relaxed, to practice remain at a relaxed state. So what is it about? You may firstly practice it by putting your posture like that first. Yeah, sitting like that. Yeah, just follow my the posture that I showed in the slides that you can see. Yeah, putting both your arms on your laps, and then this will be the sequence that I'm going to take you through. First, take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale slowly. Exhale through your mouth. Okay? Are you guys with me? So make sure you are at a relaxed state. Take a deep breath again. Inhale and exhale slowly. Repeat it for 3 times until you get into a relaxed state. Again, inhale and exhale slowly. Okay, so feel the connection. Right. Are you with me? Okay, so if you are with me, you can actually... I hear somebody is still on the mic. Yeah. I need your cooperation to off the mic, please. Thank you. To mute your mic, please.
King Queen the Bopena. Sure. Jimmy Gals, he can launch the Bopena.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to start off with a video. So everyone, you can adjust your volumes if you feel the volume is too high. So please just adjust at your place. Yeah. I will fix my volume at this state, okay?
Thank you for shaking us and showing us we are dependent on something much bigger than we think. Thank you for making us appreciate the luxury we lived in, abundance of products, freedom, health, and realizing we were taking it for granted. Thank you for stopping us to make us see how lost we were in the busyness, not having time for the most basic things. Thank you for allowing us to put aside all our problems we thought were so important and showing us what is actually important. Thank you for stopping the transport. The earth was begging us to look at the pollution for a very long time. We didn't listen. Thank you for all the fear. It has been a global disease for years, but not many of us wanted to face it. And now we have to face it and learn how to embrace it with love and with the support of our community. Thank you for this reevaluation of our lives. Thank you as we finally understand what it means that we are all connected. Thank you for the unity between all of us. We knew the world has to change. Thank you for helping us to undermine everything and giving us a chance to build the world from the very beginning.
This virus is part of us. It's between us, in us. It connected us all, either physically or energetically. Gratitude supports the immune system, but also lets us see things from many perspectives. And it's up to us which perspective we will choose, but best is to be aware of all of them.
Okay, so everyone just watched that a video clip about this world is changing, and especially during this moment of COVID-19. And why are we talking about mindfulness, mind, and fullness? Because we need to learn to be aware of our mind to be fullness. What kind of fullness am I talking about? This might be a very deep question to ask. But instead, as long as we are aware of ourselves and we are taking care of ourselves and we are also taking care of the others. So what am I going to discover the topic today? It's about connections. So this connection is very broad. Connection can be towards ourselves and also the surrounding. So now I want everyone to follow me with the same posture that I showed in the picture. Yeah. Again, take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale slowly. Repeat it for 3 times at least and feel the connection. Relax. It's very important to be relaxed, and you can think when you are relaxed. So, observe your breath. To be calm, to be mindful as you go along with me throughout the session. As you feel the music, so I'm talking about connection. What is the connection about? Firstly, it's about community. So our connection with the community, especially throughout this lockdown seasons. What are we going to do with our community? Because we couldn't go out and meet the people. The only way that we can communicate is through social media, through video calls, through this Zoom. So Zoom is actually a good platform for me to share with every one of you, during this lockdown season. Okay, so it's the community connections. Secondly, it's about natural environment. It's our planet. As you can see in the video, it shows that we have a strong connection with our planet, because our planet is the source of all of us born today. All of us exist today. If without this planet, we are not even exist in this world. So how are we going to embrace this existence? And next, we need to be living in the present moment, right here, right now. So don't think about your past, because past is past. What you can learn from your past is actually just an experience that is going to create your future. So living in the present moment is very important. Connection with the present moment. And lastly, is the true purpose. What is the purpose and what is the meaning behind all this happening? So try to think of it. Because when you are in a relaxed state, you can think of all these four is actually the most important throughout our lives. Being mindful. Now I'm going to share with you about this world. They have been practiced a lot of concepts and also cultures to be mindful with their community. How are they practicing it? So this is the African concept that called Ubuntu. Ubuntu is what they focuses on community, kindness, and also an ethic of reciprocity. Sorry about that. Yeah, reciprocity. Okay, it is an ethic of the community. And of course, it also simply means community towards others. It is a connection within the community. So it is also mean oneness, putting we before me. So being mindful, being aware, is to be together to fight against this pandemic. It's not about myself only. Because in this human world, I believe that a lot of times people only think about themselves. But instead of this pandemic season, it is very important that we stay together. That's why Ubuntu exists in this community of African. Oneness. Examples, taking care of the environment. What does the environment need now? We don't go on the road, we don't go out because we don't have to work, and the factories are not operating, and it doesn't contain pollution, and we don't go on the road, and there's no car on the road, and also reduce the noise and pollutions, air of pollutions. That's the examples of Ubuntu that we are practicing today. And also take care of others by volunteering time and services. You can see throughout this season, even we are staying at home, we also can share our loves with the community. How is that going to be? You can also donate it into a fund that's operated by the government, and also the NGOs, they are contributing to the community by buying all the rice and necessities to the villagers. Yeah, as you can see, these are all the things that we can do to feel and embrace what is happening right now. So togetherness and sharing are prioritized by the community of African, which we call it Ubuntu. This is the circle, what we call this circle of enchanting. Go back to the slides. The South African Ubuntu Foundation also shows this. This is a circle of friendship. I am because we are. It is not about I, but instead it's a we. It's a practice of we. Now we move to Hawaiian tradition. How are they practicing embracing the things around them? It's from Hawaii, Ho'oponopono. If you know about this, where things, whatever matters that happening, you have to make it right. No matter how worse the situation is, but you think it right. You are at a positive state. And forgive whatever happens. And forgive whoever that actually harms you or bullied you. Forgiveness and connection with those who may have caused you grievance. If you have implanted the hatred in you, then that is actually harming yourself. But instead, giving them forgiveness, it will give you a really good feeling. So this is called Ho'oponopono, a traditional healing shamanism of Hawaii. So this is their culture, their tradition. It involves communicating with our inner selves to reset and open the mind, cleansing the errors and providing freedom from the past. So whoever that gives you grievance, just tell the person, just recite the person's name. Or even the pandemic of today, you just need to tell COVID-19 virus, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. That is what I actually showed in the video earlier on. It's regarding of the gratitude of the existence of this virus that tell us to stop, to be slowed down, and listen to our inner selves. Get the forgiveness, gratitude, and compassion from this virus. You just need to tell everyone at this season, at this moment, where this pandemic season, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Even to the environment, even to the earth, just tell the earth, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Remember these 4 words, these 4 sentences is very important. Even towards your body, if you feel that you are not well, maybe you are having headache, just tell yourself, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Because this is the connection between yourself, your awareness with your body. It's a strong connection that when you tell yourself about that, it will give a really positive response to yourself. The pain will eventually goes away. Remember this Ho'oponopono. Well, come to Japanese tradition. From the Japanese, what they have been practicing. This is the analysis of Ikigai, whereby it is throughout the entire Japanese, how do they live long? As you can see on the picture, on the graph, the chart, what you love and the passion, mission, it comes from what you love. Of course, Ikigai contains 4 major things. It is the passion, mission, profession, and also vocation. If you were to go into detail, it is talking about what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and also what you can be paid off. So, it is about purpose in life. What is the purpose in life? Especially for the Japanese, how did they live so long? Do you know that actually the oldest person is actually come from Japan? The oldest person in the world comes from Japan. How did they live long? Whenever they get into retirement life, they find a purpose in life. What is their purpose in life? Do you have a purpose in life? Like throughout your staying in home, throughout this period of pandemic, do you find the purpose in life? Just come to think of it. When you slow down, just write it on your notes, whatever books that you have, or diary. Do you find a purpose in life? Why are you living today? And why not you getting this virus? Or maybe why are you getting this virus? That are all a purpose. I think we believe everything happens for a purpose. So from the Japanese that have this purpose in life, they are very clear about the purpose. So they keep their both mind and body active, even they are living in their retirement life. Even they are retired, they like to go gardening, they like to go for a walk, they like to keep their body active all the time. It is all the time. That is why the older people are very happy when they are retired. They are not just sit at home and waiting and eventually get into sick and not active at all. So retire, it's a happy moment for the Japanese. They're focusing on the tasks that use their wisdom. So they have this wisdom throughout these olden days that they can live throughout their life until the day they die. All right, so we come to the Swedish tradition. What is the Swedish tradition talks about? We have lagom. Lagom from Swedish, it's about the balance of life. So do you think that when you stay throughout the pandemic period at home, do you feel the balance of life? Because what lagom shared today is actually a practice of how do you structure your day throughout the day of 24 hours. Maybe you can just fix your time at 8 hours for sleep. And the other 16 hours, so what do? Maybe some of you working from home. Working from home, if you are on your flexible time to work, you can actually fix only 6 hours or maybe even 4 hours to really work effectively and efficiently throughout. And the other times, you can spend time with your own hobby by reading books, or maybe that by doing meditations or by doing exercise. These are all to balance up your life. Or even cooking. Sometimes cooking is just it's some sort like a meditation work to do. Yeah. So it's a spending time for your own. Not just focusing on the tasks outside the world, because we have been busy so long. Just like the video that I showed earlier. So not little, not too little, not too much, just right. A break from doing. So we have work throughout our lives. It's been busy throughout our lives. So this is the best moment that we actually stay at home and begin to realize what is actually the most important. Is it health? Is it wealth? Or is it a balanced life? So what the Swedish believe, lagom, a balanced life is actually a happy thing to do. And while we can connect to our planet as well. This is a connection to our planet as well. Right, we're done with lagom, a balanced life. We go into Turkish delight. So as you can see, the Turkish delight, when you think about the word of delight, what you can think of is actually a food. This Turkish delight, we call it keyif. If you can find it on Google, keyif is actually a delight that they serve in the restaurant. But how do they structure the keyif in a picture? They describe it in a picture. I show you. So it's a delight in the restaurant where you can see the pleasure from the picture. You can see the pleasure of presence, and even calm, relax, and connecting to the present moment. Live in the present. It's very important right now. Fully engage with the people surrounding and even the food that you eat. Enjoy the moment. Cherishing present moment connects to here and now. Always remember that you are living now. So now is going to pass. So it's very important for you to embrace now, right here, right now. Turkish mindfulness is about combines the notion of togetherness. What they do usually to really live in the present moment. As you can see in the picture, they like to hang out with the people, which we can't do right now. Yeah, because we need to protect the people surrounding us. But we can connect like this through the social media, through Zoom, through video calls, through calls, and all sorts of technology that we can utilize to stay connected. As we need to embrace, because we are living in this era of technology. We have this technology to stay connected, even though you are away from your parents or away from your children or away from your friends. I think because we have, for Malaysia, we have been locked down for about 20 plus days, and it comes to about 30 days. Yeah, it's already 30 plus days. And I think most of us are really missing our friends and even our colleagues. We can still stay connected through these video calls, right? So as the Turkish people, they like to enjoy the street music, like hanging out together, a lot of them just sitting at the seaside to see the music presentation. And they often during the weekends, they go out to the beach, to the sea, to have this sunsetting enjoyment moment. Yeah, they even go out to sailing. So these are the delight that Turkish people enjoying, because truly living in the present moment. So are we going to practice this? Yes, we can practice it now because we are living in the present moment. Now we have a lot of showcast on the TV live, even the concert live that just happened today at 2 a.m. Malaysia time. That Lady Gaga has casted TV shows that a lot of artists join in to have a live concert, but all are from home. So you can just enjoy the concert from your house together with your family, together with your friends, if you're staying with your friends. Okay, so just living in the present moment. Embrace it. Now we come to Norwegians practice. What do they practice? The Norwegians practice jordner. Jordner, when you see the roots of the trees, what is it about? It is a strong connection to the nature and heritage. If you happen to stay in a grounded house, living landed, and you have all the grounds surrounding your house, yeah, just go out and feel the nature and do the grounding. I will show you what is grounding. It is the nearness to the earth. We are all the sources of the earth. We come from the earth. If not, why we call it Mother Earth. So whenever you go onto the ground, you actually can feel the charging from the ground. Nearness to the earth is the practice from Norwegian people, accepting and embracing your past and environment. So embracing your past, what happened, is for a purpose. And the environment is what you have today. Embrace it. Norwegian all things celebrate. There's a 1 day of celebration of everything. They embrace everything that they have in this world, no matter it is bad or good. A part of law known as allemannsretten, which means everyone's right to roam free. During this season, the Norwegians, they like to go out to have a picnic. It's some sort like a camping, maybe just around people's house, yeah, the neighbor's house. Yeah, they just roaming freely and set a camp there and overnight there. They embrace the nature and embrace the surrounding environment. This is what they practice. They have this all things celebration day to just go for this kind of practice. But can we do that? I guess we can do it at our home, but not at ours, at others people's house, because we don't have this practice in our country. But if you are at Norway, they can do this kind of things, especially during this moment, all things celebration day. So respectfully camp anywhere. They just accept everyone's that camping even at their house compound. Okay, so can you see there's a next slide that I'm showing myself standing on the ground. Is the slide moving? Okay. Okay. So it's a picture of myself, but actually this is the one that I cropped from the other picture. But actually I am doing grounding. So how are you going to do this grounding to connect, to stay this strong connection with the earth? If you have the compound in your area, so just barefoot, because barefoot is actually a very good practice for you to charge, to get a charging from the ground, the earth. Okay, so stay on the grass. Stay on the grass. It's not any cement. It's not on any cement, but on the grass, and stay for 15 minutes, and you will feel different, because the charging is all from the Mother Earth. If you feel sad, if you feel negative, if you even feel stress, you can just go for a charging, because all those negative charge will dissolve slowly and will be input with a positive charge from the Mother Earth. This is a very good practice that everyone can do it during your time at home. Now we come to Danish culture. So what is the Danish culture tells about? Hygge. As you can see, this comes from the little book of Hygge. It's a secret to stay happy living. So Danish is actually having the happiest people in the world. This country has been the happiest country in the world in 2017. So what you can see in this living room, I think you will definitely feel cozy about this living room. When you stay in, you feel just, wow, you just want to relax and just want to lay down on the bed and stay calm and just, I don't want to think about anything, especially during this moment, if you have this kind of a cozy living room. Now, what's the Danish people practice? They practice cozy and calm feeling of well-being. Wherever it is, you apply it at your home environment. Wearing a toasty pajamas, warm blankets, and lit candles. And of course, the food that you eat during cooling day. just feel warm. If it's a raining day, you just have a cup of coffee or a cup of chocolates. Staying calm and peaceful in the kind of environment. So it relates to a wider commitment to being mindful of your surroundings, relationships, and also experience. And of course, high gear is about giving a responsible, stress out, achiever, adult a break. Because in this living world, we are all living in stress, be it stress from family, be it stress from work, or stress of not having enough money, or stress of not living in a good moment. Well, embrace all of that. Okay, so just give ourselves a break to relax. So this is Denmark has become the top of the world in 2017 for the happiness world record. You can go and find out what the Denmark people having in their lives. Okay, so we believe you cannot have a prosperous in the long run that does not conserve its natural environment or take care of the well-being of its people. So this statement shows that it is very important that we stay strong connection throughout ourselves, towards ourselves, and also the environment. So by keeping ourselves aware that the environment needs us to be aware and be mindful to take care of ourselves and also taking care of other people. And lastly comes to, we need to take care of the environment. So what is the well-being about? There's a pillar of well-being that I'm going to share. It is PERMA, P-E-R-M-A. It might be a little bit technical to you, but I will slowly guide you inside one by one. So what is P stands for? Positive emotions. Positive emotions comes after engagement and go along with positive relationships, and of course the meaning, and lastly accomplishment. And we also comes together with this vitality. So what are this showing? It is a peace with our past. We need to feel peace at our past. Whatever that past is, an experience to learn. It is an optimistic and hopeful about our future. So what are we going to face in the future? We are going to be excited about it. Happy with our present. Live in the present. So I'm keeping this word at my talking all the time, living in the present moment. It shows that it is very important that we stay in the present moment. Now, when we come to this one by one, positive emotions that we have is happiness, joy, curiosity. Always keep curiosity in your mind. Be excited. Serenity, hope, gratitude, embracing the world now, awe, and also love. Love everything that's happening. Comes to E, engagement. So it is a sense of flow that after we having these positive emotions, this sense of flow will come after. The engagement is very important, especially during this moment, that we can stay connected with everyone and not losing ourselves, and to stay engaged with the people around us. What's a positive relationships about? It is a strong, supportive, and also rewarding social connections. So where the social connections comes from? It comes from ourselves. We start from ourselves first before others come to us. When we eventually project this energy, and this energy will actually affect the people around you. And the people around you feels the energy flows that will come back to you, giving back you a strong, supportive, and also rewarding social connections. When all of this you have been practiced and it comes the meaning. It becomes a purposeful life. It becomes a valued life, worthwhile when you have these people surrounding you, and it has meaning for whatever you do, especially during this pandemic season. And when all of this achieved, it comes to an accomplishment, and you can achieve your goals, achieve a growing, and also developed. So what the video shows earlier, it shows the world is changing. So we also growing and changing. We actually are forced to change. In a short period of time, we become hygiene, we become aware of the surrounding, that people, if they are sick, if we are sick, it comes from ourselves first. If we are sick, we stay home to stay healthy, to keep ourselves healthy before we go out to meet anyone, because we don't want to affect anyone. If we have this kind of awareness and mindful, then it will eventually create a healthier world. So it is a change for us. And of course, come to vitality. We need to have sleep, physical activity, alignment, digestion, fully functioning, and also psychological well. So this is all about ourselves, a mindful person, a wholeful person of yourself. So how to flourish? So we have a few of steps for you to flourish. First, express gratitude. Like how the video did earlier, express the gratitude through a thank you card, or maybe a message, or maybe a video that created by your own, saying thank you to the people that did a very great things to you previously, or even giving you a gift that you haven't had the time to say thank you before, or even the people that scolded you from the past and making you develop today. Embrace those people. Come up with a list, maybe a 10 or 20 people, 20 names that you wish to say thank you to them. During this moment, during this present moment, you may practice this express gratitude. Just a word thank you, sending to 20 names, or even writing a card, like how we have this delivery man that we can deliver a card just maybe with a cake. Or maybe in Malaysia, we have this Grab delivery. We can just send a cake to that person's house to express your gratitude, to say thank you to that person. So maybe they will be surprised, a shock. Why am I receiving this? But this good energy will flow back to you. Express the gratitude. Secondly, cultivate optimistics. Optimism is a very important thing to do right now. We have to stay positive instead of pessimist. Optimist is feeling good, feeling positive throughout. Even though a lot of things happen, a lot of people get in fear, but we still stay positive state. It is all about our mindset, our projection of our mind. And of course, save our life. Embrace the life that you have. Thank you whenever you wake up every morning. Just say thank you. Thank you that I am living. Thank you that I'm staying healthy. Or even you are having your food, having your meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Just say thank you that I have food now, and enjoy the moment that you save a life. Life is good, right? So the fourth thing that how to flourish your life is through the nurtured social relationships. So what is the social relationships that we are talking about? Is with your friends. The relationships with your friends, how do you want to keep it strong? Stay connected. Because now we cannot meet our friends out there. What we can do is pick up a call, maybe a short chat about 20 minutes, or might be long to you. 10 to 20 minutes, just say hi. How are you right now? So how's the condition, and what are you doing throughout this pandemic season, and during this stay home period of time? What are you doing throughout? So pick up a call, calling them, stay strong with your friendship. Yeah, just giving them a call. Yeah, to care about what are they having right now. This is a nurture of social relationships. When MCO, or what we call this lockdown, is lifted and we can go out, yeah, your friends are still with your friends. You will not lost your friend. Okay, so now we come to the fifth practice. This fifth practice is about random acts of kindness, like what we can see on the TV shows, that a lot of volunteers, they're actually sending their loves, their donations to the people that needful, especially our frontliners. And I see a lot of fun raised from the live video shows that all the artists made, and even some of the people raising funds, yeah, to just to support the medical needs of the hospitals today. So be random kind. It is an act to do throughout the season. If you have this kind of affordability, then just do some kind of things that you can help the society to go through this season, this period of time. Right. The sixth practice. Sixth practice is talking about playing with your own strengths. So what is the strengths that it shows here? The strengths that you have in your mind is very powerful. So practice it, because if you have a strong belief that you can stay strong throughout, and you have a strong belief that you can stay healthy throughout, it will eventually affect your body to stay strong no matter what, so you can stay healthy. Okay, listen to the positive things, or maybe playing a motivating music, a meditation music, to keep you calm and keep you stay healthy throughout this period of time. It's very important. Okay, this is a choice to do, because you can choose to listen to the negative news instead of the positive ones. All right, so we move on to the next. We have the seventh practice of meditation and also physical activity, that I started off earlier, asking everyone to sit as a diamond posture. And of course, when you breathe, slow. And repeat it 3 times. Inhale and exhale. Remember this step to do, and observe your breath. Stay relaxed. Okay, so this is the meditation that you can find it from YouTube. You can even find it in your phone apps to be downloaded, and keep practicing it every day. Not a long period of time. I mean, it will not taking up too much of the time of the day. You may take it around 30 minutes or 20 minutes to just practice these meditations, or even physical activity, maybe a simple workout, yeah, to keep your body, mind, and soul healthy, active, yeah, to be activated. This is to keep your body positive, in a positive state. Moreover, we have this 8th practice: increase the flow and engagement. So throughout this season, we can't go out and do all sorts of activities or the social work that we used to do. How are we going to change this flow? Well, increase your flow. Maybe you may increase the surfing of internet. Yeah, maybe during during those days back in before lockdown, you may have surfing the internet maybe just an hour per day, but maybe you can increase the flow into 2 hours or 3 hours per day, but not taking up too much of your time because you have to maintain a balanced life. Yeah, maybe increase your flow and engagement with the people so that you are aware of everything happening and you choose what to believe. You choose what's the best for you. Okay? So this is very important. And don't overthink life. Enjoy the ride while you can. It shows in the picture. So avoid overthinking and social comparison. If you are thinking about social comparison, it's like when you surf on the internet, there are too much news about, okay, I have this car, I just bought this car, I just bought this house, and I'm not so good as him, and I don't want to stay connected with him. Yeah, it is a kind of defending, declining ourselves of going towards it, going to develop into a better person of ourselves. So don't overthinking, avoid that. All right, so just stay what you believe, stay positive. That is so much matters to you, living in the present moment, and day by day you will get that. And of course, this relates to goals. What you set in your life is actually important for you. Goals in your life, it is not about only achieving a car, or maybe you want to buy a car, or maybe you want to buy a bungalow in another 5 years, but instead a goal of what you will become one day, the end result of your goal. Set and meet the goal. Set your goal in a short period of time. What will you become? What will you develop into? What kind of person that you will develop into? Instead of focusing on the material things, but focus on yourselves. And of course, we come to learn to forgive. Like what we discussed earlier about Ho'oponopono, is to learn how to forgive, even to our enemies, even to the people that we hated. But forgive will relieve yourself, because hatred is draining ourselves. It's draining your energy. It is a negative impact to our energy flow. So please, we all need to learn to forgive. For whatever reasons, learn to forgive. Okay? If we learn to forgive, like how we did before, if we used to have these people so much, how are we going to forgive this person if this period of time you want to try to forgive this person? Maybe saying a sorry, maybe writing a card, or maybe sending a video of sorry, just like the first practice that we discovered earlier about gratitude. But instead, we can just post our sorry word throughout using our social media, or maybe just using our apps, WhatsApps or WeChat, whatever method you do, that you can approach the person to just say sorry, to ask for forgiveness. And eventually, if the person forgive you, you can feel the gratitude inside you, can feel relief. All right, be courage to be able to say sorry. Right, we come to the last practice is to develop strategies for coping. So this develop strategies for coping is about stress. So we know that we are living in this world of stress. Like the earlier video shows, what's the strategies to cope the stress? What do you like to do always? Like now we are already slow down and stay home. And we are able to start balancing our lives. We are able to start thinking of ourselves and be aware of what is the purpose that we are living today. So learn to develop one strategy to how cope with the stress after the lifted of lockdown. So if we are going outside, we are going to face everything all over again. But everything will never be the same again. It changed. And of course, we have to adapt and adjust ourselves, to adapt into the new world and how to cope with the stress. I believe this is a bit too broad to discover about strategies, but you eventually think of a way. How are you going to be prepared to be out there when everything is back to the normal days, but things are changed? All right. So last, we come to the 13 practices. Practice spiritually. This is the highest practice ever. So what we learn in spiritually, be it you are Christians, you are Buddhism, you are Muslims, in whatever religions you are, practice spiritually, because spiritually will lift our body, mind, and souls into a different state of mind. Because when you are able to practice spiritually, everything will just be nothing. Okay, so it will become an experience of our lives. We embrace everything that happens. So what Richard Wiseman, psychology professor, actually tells us: to maximize happiness, choose intentional over circumstantial change. So we have to intend to be happy, to get ourselves to be happy. Even laughter can make ourselves to be happy. So if you think you are sad, learn to laugh. Because I know that we have this laughter yoga. If you have time to surf over the internet, surf over the YouTube, search for laughter yoga, learn it. We have this practice from our guru as well, from this Jetty Mindfulness. He taught us how to laugh when we feel down, and eventually has this effect to make us happy, make us stay happy, right? So thank you for everyone to stay connected with me throughout this session. So it's an 1 hour session. If you have any questions, let me see. Okay, so we actually have another session on Tuesday. We have this coach Wisdom, also one of our mindfulness coach. He will share his topic also with every one of you here. So I need my friend to show this. This poster of him. So he's actually is in the Zoom with us as well. I may get him to share a bit. Share a bit intro about himself. I'll pass the floor to him first.
Hi everyone. I hope you all enjoyed Camilla's session today. I will be here next Tuesday, same time. All right. So this is a series that we are sharing from JT Mindfulness, something that we would like to give back to society, for us to face this situation that we are in now. So it's all a matter of being happy, being in touch with ourselves, and how to live the life now. So as the video said earlier, the way that we are going to do things will be different. So why not? This is the best time for us to adjust to the new way of living. Okay, so I will see you again on next Tuesday on the 21st. Camillia?
Okay, thank you, Wishong. So I'm going to show a video that that I did because I was joining this artist, the Malaysian artist, to have this video recorded to thank our frontliners, especially those who fight for us. Yeah, to fight for us in the hospitals and even on the roadblock, the policemen. So they actually sacrifice a lot for us and just asking us to stay at home. So this is the video that we made for the last two weeks. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So lastly, I present you with this video.
在现在这个关键时期呢，就希望大家可以互相的鼓励，互相的加油。我也邀请了朋友们跟我一起完成这一首歌曲，献给现在在外面为我们打仗的朋友，大家加油！
Promise me,
stay at home.
不要到处乱走冒险。
我明白，
这不安的感觉。Dengarkan aku di rumah saja，
不再说是拥抱，现在
这一秒，
隔空牵动。
因为你而有我，告别或延续，我要感谢你，
因为你生命也不息，
哪里都不去。
我们在一起，
因为你而有我，
告别或延续，
我们在一起，
因为你
生命也不息，
我哪里都不去。
我要感谢你。
有爱就是奇迹。
感谢你。
Doktor,
Yellow Mundraga,
jururawat
Stay at home.
dan semua yang terlibat
promise me.
untuk menghapuskan coronavirus ini ataupun COVID-19. Jasa anda semua tetap dikenang.
嗨，大家好，我是阿 B， 我希望在这里能够鼓励大家努力的、勇敢的待在家里，面对这一场战役。希望大家能够和我一样，加油，加油，加油！
All right, thank you. Thank you everyone for staying with me. So stay at home, stay healthy, and stay happy. It's very important to stay happy, stay positive. Thank you very much. Yeah, we may end the session right now. And see you guys again on the coming day. Bye.